What's up, guys? Barry Game here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today, yes, we are continuing on with more Elena testing. I know it's like a week late, but there's a lot of stuff going on last week, trying to find some really good early and mid-game accounts to test out on, and again, we are on Mixed Shots account with a pretty solid hero combination. So we're going to see how this is going to turn out here. I don't know how we're going to build the Lord of Fear Aspen, but the fact that we have a couple of these heroes seems like we're in a good spot. We are probably going to start stripping some of these off of the heroes here. Let me just check your tenants real quick. I never ever actually looked at them. They're very low down here, but the tenants are actually pretty geared up, like pretty decently. We do need to change some of these artifacts around though. I kind of want Drake to have the crown here. Looks like we got like a couple Amun-Ra's. That might not be the word. I mean, I don't like that though. I really don't like the AMB on her. Honestly, I think we're gonna go with some like energy artifacts here, and of course we're gonna run carry here. Let's swap this out to this. Let's make sure she's got that unbending will on as well. Really weird gear setups here, but hey, it's fine. It's fine. We got 3-1 split gear setup on some people. It is what it is. So we're gonna run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, just one carry. Might try just one carry. Let's see how that actually turns out. Let's jump in here. We are on the boss wave of 26. So let's see how this turns out. Now, I think if I remember correctly, this is like one of the safest spots to put a hero. We're gonna do this, 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 this. Let's see how that works out. Actually, no, I want Lord of Fear Aspen across from the boss, I think. I think that's good. Again, no cores whatsoever. We do have the Elena here. She doesn't, neither of these heroes have like origin levels or anything, but yeah, it's a very dangerous spot to be in that back row there. But luckily, Lord of Fear Aspen has a ton of healing. Maybe not quite enough, but Elena definitely has some survivability here, that's for sure. I'm wondering if there's a world where we literally just put like both, or maybe we swap. I don't know. Is it better to put him in this row? I mean, no, because he still takes a lot of hits here. Maybe we put both. I don't know. I almost feel like the back row is the more dangerous spot on this wave. It seems to get hit a lot more, so maybe having the Elena back there is the better option. The issue is going to be damage at this point. I don't know if, I feel like Lord of Fear Aspen is going to have like a lot more damage built into him, so maybe something more like a Punisher. But then if we do that, I don't know if that's going to be enough to keep him alive. It could be. Elena definitely helped because I think they got like almost all of 26 done when they did this change. Maybe then in that scenario he takes a lot of hits right there. I don't like not having him in the back row because I feel like you take so many more hits when the back row is free to do whatever they want. I definitely prefer this setup here. And maybe what we should do is something like this, where we have one of the other Amun-Ra's in the front row with her. Oh, she actually went down. That sucks, man. The fact that like all of our supports are just so slow in this one feels really, really bad. Is Aspen even going before the enemy at this point with a Punisher? No, that's a big, big deal there. So that's the thing with mid-game accounts trying to push, is speed becomes a really big hindering here. If you're not going before the enemy, that's kind of bad. Let's try something different here. So let's actually change you away from a crown and go to an AMB. And then let's change you to a crown, actually. I'd like to see how this works out. Again, really sucks that we can't get him fast enough, though. I guess we could like change some like households around and stuff. But again, it's basically a free-to-play account at this point. Kind of just want to see what she can do to help support. So the AMB is definitely a lot weaker. If anything, maybe we should put the AMB on the Lord of Fear Aspen since he heals so much. Plus he has more attack. It might be better that way, flip-flopping him back around. So let's take this off of you. Oh, Aspen was right there. Give you the AMB maybe. Although I really like the Rui Scepter. I don't know why. I feel like it's such a good artifact on him, even when he's trying to deal damage. Let's see how the AMB does for his survivability. He's still proccing round 1. That's not great. Man, yeah, we're kind of just getting KO'd here completely. Is there ever a world where running both of them in the front row is an answer? I don't know. Like, is it actually safer doing this? Putting the one strong carry in the back row? I mean, it kind of looks not bad, honestly. I wonder if we could go with a Rui Scepter here now. Oh, he's still not getting an active. That's the rough part. Yeah, I don't like the A and B either. Honestly, like, it hands down feels like Rui is one of the best things to run on him. It does feel weird to have both of them in the front row, though. And maybe what we should do is drop another one of you out and just chuck a carry in to get, like, quick revives in. Because, like, that will help the other carries come back up and be more targets for them, potentially. So now there's back row targets again. And if they can just keep popping up every turn, that would be awesome. Man, I almost want to run the Fox here just to give that energy burst. The dodge chance doesn't seem like it's doing enough for us. Let's run the Fox here instead. It's weird that I like them both in the front row, but I don't think she gives just quite enough survivability by herself. Ugh, man. Ugh. Like, he does have the dodge chances, but it just doesn't seem like it is happening. Like, not at all. We're not even coming close to being able to do this at all. Okay, let's do like 5 more attempts. Let's try something different. What if instead we now put 2 carries in the front row and we chuck them in the back row? Just, again, feels bad going second in these battles because, like, it's such a big difference. Because I feel like you can also waste a lot of energy this way. Like, the dodges are definitely being used up, which, I mean, she is adding survivability. It's just nowhere near enough. Like, nowhere near enough. The only other thing I could think of doing here is what if we slap, like, another crown on you instead of the Drake? Because honestly, the Drake doesn't feel like he's doing a single thing. So, you know what? You can just go back to your Kiss a Ghost. You can just do whatever. If anything, let's just chuck something over on you, like maybe an A and B or something. And then let's put a crown on you. Go like the double crown route. But yeah, I forgot. When we do the crown route, we can just get CC'd like permanently. We just can't like build up enough layers of like the dodge. Again, going second, like it's so hard to do any of this when you're not going first. And speed, like I keep saying, speed is key. If you don't have the speed, it's just not really possible. Granted, we were able to get to almost a full C-Lane 26 clear, and we only have like a level 20 household on him, which is pretty impressive, honestly. Like, it really, really is. Let's do one other change. Since we are running him super tanky, let's do this here. Let's just run him like almost all red and see how that turns out. We might do a couple more attempts real quick, because if he can just full heal from his crits, that would be awesome. Man, that CC is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Okay, 5 more. 5 more and we'll call it. I swear. It just doesn't seem like we're close at all, and it's not looking that great. Like, Elena doesn't just automatically make you god tier here. Like, whatsoever. Does not. I'm kind of contemplating, does this account have a lucky candy bar? I know that sounds weird, but lucky candy bars could be kind of huge right here. Artifacts. Nope, just regular candy bar. Well, that kind of sucks, but let's see. Let's just keep going. Maybe we can get one of these to actually work good where we resist it. If anything, maybe we should be running control immunity on them. I mean, the dodging, you can see the sheer number of dodges actually paying off. I do think, though, it's just a better option putting him in the front row. Like, it just seems like his survivability is better. Especially since, like, if they're the only two alive, splitting where the damage is hitting does feel a lot better. Gives them both time to kind of recover with their skills. A lot of this also comes into the Elena, the tricks, and, like, where they're actually distributed to. Again, I still feel like our best attempts were literally like this, but the carries in the back row. The other thing is Amun-Ra is just not even getting, like, an attack off, like, any of the times, which feels really bad as well. He's just getting slaughtered. Absolutely slaughtered. I don't think it's going to be possible. Even though Elena is giving us a lot of dodges, like if you watch the combat, she actually is providing quite a bit of dodging, but it's just not enough. Yeah, like here, like even though he does dodge, it's not going to work out. We might try some more, but honestly, as much as I do like Elena, she's not just going to automatically make your team like invulnerable, because speed still matters, and if you're not fast enough for the enemies that you're going up against, it really doesn't matter, because going after really sucks. You really want to get that going first and foremost, but even the removing a control effect, while good, it's not really impactful here. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll continue to keep testing her in different game modes, see where we can thrive, see where we fail, and I'll see you guys next time.